Would you want to take a flight from New Zealand? Keep your phone and keys aside, remove your shoes, and get ready to step on the scale. That's right, because New Zealand's Civil Aviation Authority is demanding a passenger weight survey. This new program will apply to Air New Zealand for passengers departing on international flights. It will begin July onwards and help the airline gather data on passenger weight. Why? So the Aviation Authority can understand weight load and distribution for planes. And this has become part of a much bigger debate. People are weighing in on this new program and the reactions are mixed. But Air New Zealand is not the first flight to incorporate a weight survey. We tell you more about it in our next report.
Women's magazines and aircraft. Do you know what the two have in common? They both want you to watch your weight. It's true, aircraft are obsessed with weight, so they weigh everything they carry. From cargo to meals on board to luggage, and it only makes sense that now they want to weigh their customers as well. We're talking about New Zealand. Their Civil Aviation Authority is launching a new program, a passenger weight survey. It's for passengers departing on international flights of Air New Zealand, which is the country's national airline. But why is this survey required? Are they trying to body shame you? Definitely not, says the Aviation Authority. Why then? They say it's to gather data on weight load. It'll help them distribute weight correctly overall. Air New Zealand has called this measure essential to ensure the safe and efficient operation of the aircraft. And they are right. Aircraft have always weighed everything. You already know that. This includes their crew and passengers. Just that they usually assume this weight. They call it assumed mass. It's an estimate of the total weight of the passengers. They use set figures for this. Think of it as an average number that they apply. But this is far from accurate. Airlines often use only gender to assume weight. So two passengers of the same gender will fit into the same weight average. In reality, though, there might be a big difference in their respective weights. What's more, measuring weight also has environmental benefits. Aircraft crew loads fuel based on the assumed weight. For instance, if the actual weight is less than the assumed weight, then lesser fuel will be required. So it's important to get the numbers right, which is where this survey comes in. And New Zealand knows this, because this isn't the first time they're holding this survey. Flyers on the domestic network were weighed in 2021. There were plans to weigh international flyers too, but the pandemic hit and the program was halted. Now that international travel has resumed, so can the weight measuring program. And New Zealand is not the only country to consider a weight survey. Uzbekistan did it in 2015, Finland and Hawaii in 2017. But despite the benefits of a weight survey, many are not in favor of this program. That's because weight is a personal thing. Most are not comfortable disclosing it. Stepping on scales in public can be a daunting experience. Which is why New Zealand is doing its bit to make customers feel safe. Its travelers will stand on a digital scale, which will calculate their weight and automatically submit it to the survey. The weight will not be displayed on the agent's screen, thus protecting the privacy of the passengers. Plus, it's completely voluntary. So, will the freedom of choice make it comfortable for travelers? New Zealand sure hopes so. These weighty matters can't be taken lightly. But if you do watch your weight, remember, you're lessening the load on the aircraft and the planet, quite literally.